This news is coming out of today's top cryptocurrency news. Total crypto market cap risks a dip below $1 trillion if these three metrics don't improve. The total crypto market capitalization has ranged from $1.19 trillion to $1.36 trillion for the past 23 days, which is a barely tight 13% variance. Right through the same time, Bitcoin's 3.5% and Ether's 1.6% beneficial properties for the week are far from encouraging. To this level, the total crypto market is down 43% in only 2 months, so investors are unlikely to fetch an unbiased correct time, although the descending triangle formation breaks to the upside. Regulation worries continue to weigh investor sentiment, a high example being Japan's swift resolution to implement fresh legal pointers after the Terra UST, now is called Terra USD Classic, USTC, give diagram. On June 3, Japan's parliament passed an invoice to limit stablecoin issuing to licensed banks, registered cash switch brokers, and have faith companies. The bearish sentiment turned into clearly mirrored in crypto markets as the dismay and greed index, a records data pushed sentiment gauge, hit 10/100 on June 3. The indicator has been below 20 since Can also 8. As the total crypto capitalization lost the $1.7 trillion level to realize the lowest level since January 27. Beneath are the winners and losers from the past 7 days. While the two leading cryptocurrencies presented modest beneficial properties, a handful of mid-capitalization altcoins rallied by 13% or increased. Waves rallied 109% after liquidity turned into introduced assist to Wazirx finance, and the Neutrino Protocol USDN stablecoin re-established its $1 peg after a $1,000 day-to-day withdrawal limit turned into imposed on USDT and USDC. Cardano gained 19% as investors effect a matter to the Wazirx exhausting fork scheduled for June 29 to enhance scalability and tidy contract functionality, incentivizing deposits to the long-hyped decentralized finance purposes on the community. Stellar hiked 18.6% after the remittance giant MoneyGram partnered with the Stellar Vogue Basis, launching a service that lets its users ship and convert stablecoins into fiat currencies. Solana lost 8% attributable to an unexpected block production cessation on June 1, requiring validators to coordinate, but another mainnet restarted after 4 hours of outage. The chronic effort has negatively impacted the community in 7 situations over the last 12 months. The OKX Tether, USDT, top rate is an honest gauge of China essentially based retail crypto trader asks. It measures the adaptation between China essentially based look-to-look, P2P, trades and the United States greenback. Excessive having a look-ass tends to stress the indicator above the pleasing price at 100% and all over bearish markets. Tether's market provides is flooded and causes a 4% or increased good deal. Tether has been trading at a 2% or increased a good deal in Asian look-to-look markets since Can also 30. Alternatively, the indicator showed a modest deterioration because it bottomed at a 4% good deal on June 1. This records data leaves little doubt that retail traders had been caught off guard as the total crypto capitalization failed to interrupt the $1.3 trillion resistance. Perpetual contracts, additionally called inverse swaps, fetch an embedded rate that's usually charged every 8 hours. Exchanges spend this rate to avoid change threat imbalances. A particular funding rate indicates that longs, traders, ask for more leverage. Alternatively, the reverse affirm happens when shorts, sellers, require further leverage, inflicting the funding rate to flip negative. Perpetual contracts mirrored blended sentiment as Bitcoin and Ethereum held a rather sure, bullish, funding rate, but altcoin charges had been reversed. Solana's negative 0.2% weekly rate equals 0.8% monthly, which is now no longer a massive effort for most derivatives traders. According to derivatives and trading indicators, the market is at threat of seeing more downside. Evidence of this is able to possibly be seen within the marginally increased ask for bearish positions on altcoins and the evident lack of having a look rush for food from Asia essentially based retail markets. Bulls fetch to stamp power and handle the $1.19 trillion market capitalization given enhancement to avoid a development greater in leveraged sellers, bearish bets, and the following negative ticket stress. If you want more information and news on cryptocurrency, please log into cryptobuzz.in.